Hey, I am back with a Goodwill haul. If you want to see what I picked up and find out what the sell-through rate for the items are, stay tuned. Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living out the dream. From clothes to kicks, we got that vintage flair. You name it, we got it. All the styles you want to wear. Started small, now we. Hey friends, it is Stephanie with Three Queens Resell, and in this video, we have 17 pieces that I picked up from the Goodwill haul to flip. If you are new here, welcome. I am a full-time reseller and I sell clothes on the internet. And if you are a reseller bestie, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. And if you want to be a bestie, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you can be notified every time that I post content. I have 4 types of videos that I'm looking at doing as we move into 2025 each week. A what sold, a haul video, a haul my house until I get this whole house hauled, and then a chatty work with me. So that is the kind of content you can look forward to in 2025 as I work on growing and expanding the channel. So what I did, let me find my list. Because I have a smaller haul, hopefully I will be able to have time to give you more information about the products, including like sell-through rate and how much the comps dictate that I list it for. So I was able to take some notes on the items that I picked up. So let's get into it. Make sure you hit that like button because YouTube likes it when you do that. And so do I. So first off, I'll start with items that I am not listing. These are little baby Gap shorts. These are 4. And these will go to Once Upon a Child, which is our kids' consignment. As I'm sourcing, there are certain brands that I look to pick up in kids' clothes, and I take that haul to the kids' consignment once a month. Since I haven't been going to the Goodwill outlet, that is the first piece that I have. So I won't have enough to go in January, so I'll just save them until February. Now, this next item is for me, and I will do a try-on haul one of these days. I have a bunch of stuff in my chair. It is just Old Navy. It's a size extra large tiered maxi dress, and I do not pick up Old Navy to resell anymore unless it is plus size and preferably new at tags, but this has pockets. I am going on a cruise in January. You guys know how I like to travel, and so you'll get to see all of that on my travel channel, do stuff with Steph, and I bought this to wear because my goal is to just wear all thrifted items. So those first 2 are for me. Now for probably the biggest mistake of the haul. So I was looking up things as I sorted, but this, I guess I didn't put the right thing in. But this is Sierra Designs. It is a button front extra large shirt. And I was thinking like dressy, like Gorpcore, but these don't go for that much. And so I'm actually only expecting to get $10 for this. But it is an extra large. It actually has some stains on it. I haven't washed any of these items, so honestly, if I can't get those stains out, I'm going to go ahead and re-donate it. That is one of the things in 2025. I'm really going to try to stay away from too many projects. Next up are these Democracy Absolution jeans. I picked these up because they were at 18 women's, and when I looked up the comps, and these are definitely like a nice like plus size, like cuffed hem denim. There are no 18 women's available. So since this is the only one in this brand and style, I'm hoping I can get in that 25 to 30 range. At least 25. I'm probably going to list for about 30. Next up, we have these Duluth Relax Fit cargos. And I just saw a stain on these as well. And I don't know if that'll come out, but if it doesn't, I will just have my husband take a photo of that, and we'll note that in the listing. That is going to drop the price significantly, but without that stain, it only has a sell-through rate of 33% anyway, and I was hoping for 25 for these, so I was going to list around 30, but if we can't get that stain out, I'm going to fold it so I can see it up front. Actually, I'll do this shirt like that too. Fold it so I can see the stains, and I don't just throw them in there. That way, once I can't. So, like I was saying, with those Duluth pants, since they are worth a little bit more, and I feel like people would use those like to work in outdoor anyway, so maybe they're not going to care about that stain. If I can't get it out, I will note it and list it anyway. But I am trying not to pick up things that have those type of flaws to begin with. That's always kind of been a policy of mine, but when you source at the bins, it is what it is. So this is LL Bean, and I love picking up these LL Bean flannels. They're actually right now trending at a 64% sell-through rate, which I really want to get into that 100% sell-through rate consistently. But since I'm sourcing at the bins, and for instance, I was there for 2 hours and only got 17 things. And old me would have had like 6 bags, or at least like a whole 2 bags, like 40 items. And so, I'm just doing the best I can. We're trying we're trying here. But this LL Bean flannel, there were 400 or 594 listed, and I drilled down LL Bean flannel, button front, medium, plaid, and then there were 383 sold. So that's 64%, and the average of those that were sold was $22. Um, I was on the fence about this because I was like, is this a pajama top? But is it? I'm gonna just sell it as a flannel shirt. So $22 for that. Now this is another one. We already know that Stephanie has a relationship with Torrid that is hot and cold. Torrid is a trendy plus size brand. I do focus on larger sizes. In fact, when I'm sourcing in the Goodwill, I start at plus sizes and work down to larges. If I don't find enough of what I need by the time I get to large, then I'll look at medium, but I'm not even looking at smalls and extra smalls right now. We just have an overstock of those sizes. So plus size is my jam, but some pieces in Torch just don't go for that much. But like I said, it was early on in the bins, and when you haven't found anything, you get desperate. So I did find this cami base layer. It is like metallic shimmery, and it is a 3X. But I did search for Torrid tank top 4X black. There were 27 listed and only 4 had sold. But of those 4, the average sale price was $18. I do want to move closer and closer. My goal in 2025 is to consistently be at that $25 sell price. So, but hopefully, if I price it correctly, it'll be a quick flip in time for spring. Torrid is so expensive in the store. If you have ever gone in the mall, you guys, just all mall brands. I have been in the mall more this past month than I have all year shopping for these two for the holidays. And what they're asking for clothes is crazy to me. But, I need people to buy it from the mall so that I can flip it. And of course, the things that as they grow out, I flip those too. So this next one is a designer brand. And what I first saw was this tag, this Max Mara made in Italy. And whenever I see a tag with all these European sizes, I know I have something good. This has a lot of interior staining, so I am going to work on that. I think it might be dry clean only. Um, I don't see that it says that though. But it is a size 16 dress. I actually probably, this would be something nice for me. Might be a little big. I'm like a 14, 16 in dresses like this. But I'm going to list it. But I was really, really disappointed in comps. Now, the sell through rate is at 45%. When I drilled down Max Mara dress size 16, I did not put a color. Um, there were 33 and only 15 had sold. Um, and so that's a 45% sell through rate. But the average sell price went from 115 down to $10. So I'm gonna shoot like in the middle at that 45 like dollar price point to see if we get any action at that level and kind of go from there. But that is a nice like work piece. Not for right now, but as we move into spring and summer. So this is a Disney Parks sun hat, which means it was sold at, this says, no, which means it could have been sold at Disney World. It's probably sold at Disney World and Disneyland. If it says Disney World or it says Disneyland specific, those items tend to be more worth more money because you have to go to Disney World in Florida or Disneyland in California or Paris or wherever to get them. But since this could have been sold at any of the Disney parks, it's not worth as much. But I do know that these things can sell for about $25. That's what, and I've sold one of these before. And it's just a really simple, understated men's hat. It does have Mickey there, perfect for your Disney vacation. There was no exact matches for this, but like I said, I have sold one before, and so I'm anticipating this will sell probably by spring break when people get ready to go on their trips. So I will spray this down. It is mesh and throw it in the washer just because, it looks like, this is still coiled. I'll probably just spray it down and actually just throw it in the dryer because you can tell it hasn't been on anybody's head. A few more pieces. So this is a collab. It is Sundry by Ever Eve. Now, Sundry on its own doesn't typically do that well for me, and this probably won't either. But and I'm learning, friends, but I liked it, and it was really cute, and I'm gonna get away from that this year. I promise. I'm gonna stop saying that phrase. I promise this year. So it's a button front, lightweight, roll tab sleeve. It has this pop of color down the side. Actually, when I was looking up comps, one identical to this sold in October for $31. So that's what I put mine as the starting price for. There are 6 tops available, not all like this, but Sundry Forever Eve medium button front tops. 6 available. One has sold in the last 90 days. So that brings us to what? 16%. That's, yeah, about 16%. So not a very good sell-through rate at all. It might be bigger and better in other sizes, but I'm going to really like work on marketing this. I feel like this could be like almost that old money aesthetic, but I will look more into that. Just with the clean blue and white lines, but that pop of color might take it to another level. So something like Torrid that I'm never going to give up on is Free People. And so this is the Intimately Free People line. Now, my oldest daughter had a Free People phase for like 2 seconds. And then she realized like that you can't get much for your money in the store. So we moved on from that aesthetic. And she's not really like that boho style girly anyway. But this is, although she would look really cute in this, and this is her size. This is a sundress. I'm trying to make sure both the straps are there. Always check that because I have picked up many a thing from the bins where the straps are broken. So it's got this smock back, this open front, super cute like maxi sundress, and they've tied the bottom, so I'm gonna undo that for the wash so we can get those knots out. But when I looked up comps, intimately free people maxi dress, sleeveless, size medium. Oh man, there's a whole damn Gina. Okay, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna have my husband take photos, and we are gonna put this on eBay auction. And I will disclose that whole. It'll go on eBay auction for $10. But I was expecting 30 for it. So 2 out of my 17 things have not been worked out for me. That's okay. Last thing. So, story time. So last week, actually a week ago from the time I'm recording this video, I accepted an offer for a woman on eBay. I had several different nightgowns and she bundled them and sent me what I would consider a lowball offer. But if you've seen my other what sold videos, I was having low sales because I have not been working. And so I went ahead and took it because we're at the end of the year and I want to move out some older inventory anyway. But the lady, once I accepted the offer, she sent a lovely message just thanking me that she had to put her mom in a nursing home and she was trying to just get some nice nightgowns together for her while she was in the nursing home. And it actually kind of just like hit my spirit. I don't know why. But it did. And she was just thanking me for accepting her offer. So, I was just like, yes, I knew, you know what? I'm glad I could be a blessing to somebody in that moment because sometimes you need that for yourself. But it was just a really sweet message. And then when I was at the bins, I saw this and then I passed it up, but then I went back to it. So this is the brand and this is new with tag. Let me see if it says how much it is. So this is a nightgown and the back is open and it's so cute. It's so pretty. So the back is open. So I'm a big proponent. If you've ever spent any time in the hospital of bringing your own pajamas and not wearing the hospital pajamas, when I've had both of my kids, those are the longest times I've ever been in the hospital. I have brought my pajamas. With this one, I was in the hospital for like 5 days. This one, they had me out 48 hours. But I just thought, okay, this is great. The back is open, so if they got to like get back there and do your vitals or whatever, they can. It's new with tag, and this is Silverette's Adaptive. Let me look here. Collection, and it's assisted dressing, easy on, easy off designs. But I looked this up. There were 5 listed. 5 has sold in the last 90 days, so 100% sell-through rate, and they were going from as high like as 35 to like 15. So I'm gonna come in at the middle at 25. It doesn't have like, I don't know what these cost retail, but it is new with tags, so I might be able to get closer to that 30. And this is a pretty blue color, but I was just inspired by that story to kind of just take a look at more gowns and intimate wear. So I am going to get all of these washed and they should be listed in the next week or so. So if you're interested in anything, let me know, message me, and I'll expedite the process of listing that for you. But until next time, make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite item is in the haul and how your week is going. And I will see you in the next one.
It's three queens, we sell, let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living out the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got